Serving a correctly presented beer requires trained bar staff and a correctly set up and operating draft beer system. Ensuring the beer taps are maintained will dramatically improve the likelihood of a beer being poured and presented correctly without wastage. Let's go through how to do this. A tap in need of service may cause the beer to froth or spiral into the glass. A faulty tap may also leak or possibly build up with yeast, resulting in flavour issues with the beer. As a general rule, all beer taps should be fully serviced every 3 to 6 months. This may vary depending on how much beer is poured through them. The style of tap you are using will determine what parts you need, the process of servicing, and how long the service will take. Here I'm demonstrating with a universal tap, which is a common style of tap used in venues. First, remove the tap from the font. You may want to disconnect the beer line from the keg before you do this to reduce the chance of being sprayed with beer. Next, rinse the tap out with some water. Unscrew the bonnet nut from the base of the handle assembly. Pull the complete handle assembly to remove from the tap. Using a C-spanner or multi-grips, loosen the coupling nut and remove with the tap shank. Push the piston out from inside the tap by pushing it back from the front of the tap. Unscrew tap hand from assembly and remove bonnet nut. The tap is now ready for rekitting. Remove all O-rings and seals using pliers or an O-ring pick set. Clean all components if needed before replacing with new seals and O-rings. Apply a small amount of food-safe lubricant that is designed for use on beer systems onto the small round O-ring on the tap piston. Reassemble the tap by inserting the tap piston into the tap body, ensuring the correct alignment inside so the handle assembly can be connected. Put the tap shank and coupling nut on, tightening up with a C-spanner or multi-grips. Insert the handle assembly back into the tap body, ensuring it locates into the tap piston correctly. Tighten the bonnet nut. Apply some food-safe lubricant to the round O-ring on the tap shank before connecting back into the beer font. The tap has now been fully serviced. It is recommended to pull the tap apart and clean before applying some lubricant and reassembling. This allows for thorough cleaning and extends the life of the tap piston O-ring. Regular tap servicing and cleaning will reduce wastage and ensure the correct presentation of the beer. If time allows and you have the correct service stock, pull a tap apart and give it a service. If you get stuck, watch the demonstration again. Remember, practice makes perfect.